Hello everyone, it's me Arvind catching you on another Math Tutor Edu's lecture video. Okay, in this lecture video we're going to talk about functions lecture 2 guys. Okay, in the lecture 1, okay, let me just give you a quick recap of what we have done in the previous lecture. Okay, we have basically discussed what is a function, okay, and then I've explained some of the example, and I've also covered what is the meaning of domain, codomain, image, object and range, and how they can apply in a function through an arrow diagram method. Okay, so this is the example of domain, codomain, object, image. Okay, and then as we go on, I've also explained how to define a function. So basically we have three ways. Okay, the first one is arrow diagram, okay, the second is ordered pair, and the third is the graph method. Okay, so the reason why I'm doing this quick recap is some of you guys have given me a feedback that the side of the lecture could not be seen. Okay, so I'm just showing you a quick review from the lecture 1. Okay, a summary of the lecture 1 guys. Okay, so I'm so sorry, I will improve my lectures in my following videos. Okay, so in the lecture 2 what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to explain to you what are the types of relations that we can find in these functions chapter. Okay, so just give me a moment, so let me delete this content. Okay, so okay, in this lecture video we're going to discuss on type of relations. So basically there are 4 types of relations. So what are those? We're going to take a look in detail in this lecture video. So type of relations. Okay, the first one will be one-to-one. Okay, the second one is one-to-many. Okay, for the third one is many-to-one. Okay, and the fourth one is many to many. Okay, out of these out of these 4 type of relations, only 2 relations are considered as a function. Okay, you can actually define them as a function. Okay, so what is meaning of defining as a function? Okay, let's say you have a specific variable as an input, so it will come out as a proper output since you have one object and you'll come out as one image, or you have many objects and it will come out as one image. So this is a proper function works. Okay, whereas for one-to-many and many-to-many, this is not considered as a function. So one-to-many and many-to-many, it's not a function. Okay, so I hope you guys are clear about this. So one-to-one and many-to-one is a functions. One-to-many and many-to-many, not a functions. Okay, so in case if you don't know what is a one-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-one, many-to-many looks like, okay, no problem. So I'm going to show you a quick example using the arrow diagram. Okay, so just a quick example guys. Okay, so let's say you have 1, 2, please wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and here you have 2, 3, 4. Okay, and this relation I name it as x plus 1. Okay, so this is your set A is your input, set B is your output. This relation is known as x plus 1. Okay, so 1 is your object, so x plus 1 is your relation. So 1, when you plus with 1, so it will come out as 2, 2 as your output. So this is your relation, and this is how one-to-one function works as well. Okay, so this is how you do the mapping. So you make a arrow. So this is the example of one-to-one relation. Okay, so I hope you guys understand the concept till now. Okay, so this is how one-to-one function works. Okay, so let me show you how a one-to-many function works. Okay. So let's say I have number 3 over here. Okay, and then I have an output of 6, 9, 12 and 15. Okay, so this is an example of one-to-many. So you have one input, but then you have many outputs. Okay, so this is a one-to-many. Okay, and this relation we may name it as multiple of 3. Okay, multiple of 3. So 3 times with 2 you get 6, 3 times with 3 you get 9, 3 times 4 you get 12, 3 times 5 you get is 15. So this is a multiple of 3 function. Okay, so this is known as one-to-many. Okay, let me just okay, oops. Okay, so this is known as one-to-many. Okay, so let us proceed with the third type of relation, is many-to-one. Okay, many-to-one. So before this we have been using numbers as an example. Okay, let's apply a real life example. Okay, so let's name it phone products name. Okay, so let's say I write here S3. Okay, and then I write here S4. Okay, S3, S4, and then Note. Okay, and then one more. What else? S3, S4, S8. Okay, this is your inputs, and your output is Samsung. Okay, by the way, this is all a phone name, guys. This is a product of Samsung. So this is an example of many-to-one. Okay, okay, so this is an example of many-to-one. So you have many inputs, but then it all converge into one single output. So that is the reason why it's known as many-to-one. Okay, so you have moved to the last part, which is the many-to-many relation. Okay, so let me draw another arrow diagram. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, then you write here 4, 5, 6. Okay, guys, so let's say you have no idea what is a many-to-many means. Okay, so just a guess, guys, what is a many-to-many may look like. Okay, so many-to-many is just basically a combination of many-to-one and one-to-many. that is a combination of many to many. So let's say this one, I'm converging 1, 2 and 3. So I'm converging to number 5. Okay, so and then number 4, number 5. Okay, and I'm doing like this. This one is many to 1 and this one is 1 to many. So this is how a many to many works. Okay, by the way, I'm just giving this as an example, guys. Okay, so this is a possible example of a many to many. It's a combination of a 1 to many and many to 1 together. Okay, so that is all for the lecture of today. So this is a very simple explanation on type of relations. So I hope you understand the explanation on type of relations. So let me just give you a quick summary of what we have learned today. So basically we have learned type of relations. We have 4 types of relations, and out of the 4 types of relations, 2 of them are functions, which is 1 to 1 and many to 1, whereas the remaining 2, they are not a function, which is 1 to many and many to many. And these are the examples of 1 to 1, 1 to many, many to 1 and many to many. Okay, so that is all for the lecture video of today. So I hope you understand the concept of the type of relations today. Okay, so if you like this video, make sure that you give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more upcoming AdMaths lecture videos in the future, and make sure that you share this video to your friends. Okay, thank you everyone for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.